to Dominguez Hills for CBR. CBR is a local crit in LA. It's a staple piece. It's like, it's one of those races that without CBR, like, I don't really know where I'd be to be able to learn to do what I do. I'm a little nervous. I have not raced a bike since Bucks County, which is in like September, early September or late August. So the name of the game this season is to kind of get as much racing in as I can before the summer, late spring. I feel like reps is a pretty big thing this year. The more racing I do, the more time I practice sprinting, the better I will be when it really matters. Today's course is 4 corners. Typical industrial crit. It's got some slight elevation, but I'm not sure which direction there we're going because each direction will be very different. So come out the last corner going clockwise, you need to be at least third. It's probably the best position to be to take the win. If you're coming out of last corner going counterclockwise, you need to be first out of the last corner. So see how it goes.
One of your man said.
Please report to the podium, Keegan Little.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good feedback. What do you got so far?
For the pro, I have...
We got our race numbers. It is fucking hot. Not literally, but it's like 80 degrees. So, things to think about because it's hotter than normal. That's going to play a factor with people that haven't been riding in the heat that much. And I have some mix from Never Second. What's going on, G? That's got a good amount of sodium in it, so I'm going to pack those bottles with that. And I'm also going to bring some gels for the race. So I think I'm going to do 1 bottle of mix and 1 bottle of water and 2 gels. That sounds like a lot of food, but I burn a lot of calories. So I have a gel at the start. I'll eat the mixed bottle during the race, and if I do need more, I'll take my last little gel. I'd rather be over-prepared than under-prepared.
All right.
So, right side. Let's see. I'm by myself today, which is something to think about a lot in these races. I have to be very strategic about what I'm gonna do. So like I said, Legion's here. Scott Redding is here. Me and him have gone at it a few times. He's always a force. Justin Corey, Jivin's here. Jivin's been riding really well. And then the local hitters will be here as well. My focus this year, this race, is just to kind of find my bearings, dust off the cobwebs. It's gonna be a hard race because this is everyone's first race of the year. People got stuff to prove, especially the local guys that don't really race a ton. But this race is always hard. It's never an easy race for anybody. So I'm gonna use the first maybe 10 to 20 minutes to warm up, kind of get a feel for how the race is gonna play. Sometimes the start is strung out for the first 40 minutes. Sometimes it's super slow. The slower the race, the better for me, because obviously I'm a sprinter, so the snappier it is. The harder the race, it will be a little bit more reduced, so I have to kind of focus more on technique and IQ. So I know Corey is also riding really well, so he might try to stress the race as well. So 2 goals here. If the race comes down to a field sprint, I want to be behind the Legion train. I know we'll set up a train. They have CJ to sweep, so I need to pay attention to that because I will have to come around him at some point and get into position to sprint. Going into the last turn, I need to be anywhere between 5th and 3rd wheel to be able to get a run for the win. If there's a breakaway, I need to make sure that that's the right selection. If Corey's in it, Justin are in it, I think they will gamble and let that roll. If they're not in it, I'm going to play my cards into the sprint. And I think they want the best chance of winning, which is going to be a field sprint or those two. If Jiven's in it, they might let that roll too because he's actually pretty fast. But I would have to get across to it. And getting across for me is snapping across. So I can let the gap get about 10 to 15 seconds. No, 15 is crazy. 10 seconds. And then I just basically just sprint across at full speed so I don't bring anybody with me. So we're gonna see how that plays out. My camera did not record, so we're just gonna go ahead and break down the last lap of this race for you. So we're heading into 1 lap to go. As we hit this corner, I am sitting behind the Legion train. I got myself in front of CJ. CJ is still in sweeper mode, and also for those who don't know, sweeping is literally just that. CJ's job is to push riders who come up next to him from the left side to the right side into the wind, making it harder for them to get up towards the actual sprinter, as their goal may be to push them off the lead out train or to sit behind them. So it allows a sprinter to sit there, sit pretty, save all its energy. CJ's job is literally to just kill himself and exert all his energy by sweeping riders off the wheel and allowing them to waste their energy. So he did a fantastic job of that, as you will see. So we're entering 1 lap to go. I am sitting behind Justin, and I am focusing on everything around me, focusing on shadows, focusing on my legs. I'm already kind of cramping at this point, but I gotta go all the way to the end as best as I can. So we're in 1 lap to go. We're hitting this downhill section, which carries a lot of speed. There you go, CJ, getting a little Sendy with Sendy McGee. I'm leaning on, which I believe is Alex Atkinson, the guy that won the race. So he's on my right hip. I'm trying to make sure I stay onto Justin's wheel and not give him any space to take the wheel from me. You got Mr. Scott Redding pulling up right now. Now, him and I run into each other. I kind of take a run at Justin's wheel a little too quickly. I'm trying to stay as close as possible at stuff like this. Like, any little bit of gap is an opportunity for others. So now we're setting up for the second to last corner. Corey is doing his turn right now. I still feel confident when where I'm at. We're swinging over. As we swing over, I slot back onto the wheel. Scott right here is also still on the hip. The sprint's opening up. Me and Scott run into each other a few more times. Corey pulls off. Jiven does his boost of his lead out. Right now I'm feeling everything, but I'm still trying to go. I know that on this last corner, the outside, you carry a lot of speed, so I'm not too worried about Scott coming underneath me, but I'm also cooked at this point. So we hit this last corner. I stand up. Fucking Alex just boost completely past me, and then literally just holds it all the way to the line. Luke was next to me and literally like pulled out of his pedal and literally scared the shit out of me. But exactly what I thought was gonna happen happened. It was a pretty animated race. I followed a few good moves, and in hopes of them sticking. They did not stick. And then in the last like 20 minutes, Legion kind of lined up their guys and worked on a lead out train, which, you know, they worked hard to kind of get together. They got some guys trying to like kind of teach the ways. And then it was a quite slow finish, so it was quite messy. Lots of nudging and pushing and shoving, but still managed to maintain my position. And then came out the last corner, stood up. My legs were like this. I was like this. But it was good. It was good. Yeah, we'll break it down later on. But thanks for watching and tuning in. And yeah.